And every offer needs scarcity, right? That's kind of what we're talking about, the pricing going up, right? Limited time or limited quantity. Now, I remember when I hired that first copywriter I told you about, where I paid him $800, he was interviewing me on Skype and asked me some questions. And he said, so how many people come to your workshop? And I said, 16. He goes, wow. He's like, I thought you were doing it for like 100 people. And I'm like, oh no, I rent this hair salon and we just have 4 tables and I can only fit 16 people in my workshop. He goes, that's excellent. That's so exclusive. I'm like, yeah, great. So later he gives me my copy and right at the top of the page, he writes, reveal to only 16 people per month, right? So we had this at the top of the sales page. And after we started running this and promoting it and so on, people would come up to me and be like, what's that workshop you do for 16 people, right? And it became this like scarcity, like, oh, there's only 16 spots, right? There's like over 1 million people in Vancouver, only 16 can come to Matt's workshop, I better sign up, right? And it worked, right? It really worked. And it's unfortunate I can't use it anymore because now I've got an online course. And I recently discovered that the more people that are in the course, the easier it is to manage because people answer each other's questions and they collaborate together. And I was like, this is excellent. So I feel like I don't know what the limit's going to be, maybe 100, but at 86 people, it was actually easier to work with 86 people than it was with 16 because there was just so much more communication going on. Okay, but you always need scarcity. Do not run an offer without scarcity. Now, I'll give you a little bonus tip. When you're on the call, anyone here doing phone sales or planning to do phone sales? Okay, on the call at the end, when you make your offer, there needs to be scarcity on the offer to get them to register right away. When I first got trained on this by a friend of mine, my friend took a course, he paid $50,000 to go to the sales training course. He learned the system, it's called the rapid selling system. And he came and told me about it. We're having coffee and he was telling me about it. I'm like, that's amazing. Can you implement that for me for my business? He said, sure. I paid him $2,000 to help me put this together. And he really wanted me to make it so when you're on the call, you get the credit card information on the phone right there before they hang up. You say, if you want to get these bonuses or this discount or whatever, you got to sign up right now. If we hang up, you don't get it. And what happened was some people kind of were upset about it. Like, oh, I feel like you're pressure selling me, I'm not comfortable with that. And you can F off kind of thing, right? And remember what I talked about earlier, you always want to be cool, right? And I thought about like, how do I want to be sold to? Like if I was on the phone and I was really interested, but I just needed to give it some thought, how would I feel about someone being like, no, you got to sign up right now or you don't get the discount or you don't get the deal, right? I wouldn't feel cool about it, right? So what I decided to do instead is offer a 24-hour period. So I said, look, if you sign up within the next 24 hours, right? So it's 2:30 p.m. right now. You have until tomorrow at 2:30, right? So I want you to sleep on it. I want you to think about it. That's totally cool. But at 2:35, if you register, you're not going to get these bonuses. And I always stick to my word. I never create fake scarcity, okay? They sign up at 2:35, they're not getting the bonuses. I say 2:30, right? If they're like, oh, you know what, but I really need until Wednesday, could you just give me 3 days, that sort of thing, then sometimes I'll be like, if it's a reasonable request and it's for a reason for something, then I'll be like, yeah, okay, fine. You have until Wednesday at this time, and then that's it, right? So you always need scarcity with your offer when you're on that call. Don't just be like, so do you want to sign up? No, okay. You want to think about it? Okay, let me know later, and then that's it, right? They're not going to sign up if you don't create urgency. And the way that I position it, and I say, look, you're going to take this marketing course from me, and I'm going to teach you that every offer needs scarcity. And that's why I'm going to make you an offer right now with some scarcity. I'm being totally upfront with you, right? And then I explain to them what the offer is and what the scarcity is. So I'm being totally cool with it. I'm being transparent about it. I'm letting them know this is some scarcity and it's real. And if you don't sign up, you're not going to get these bonuses.
Thanks for saying that about the pressure, because I know that system too.
Yeah.
And I know it works, but I never felt good about it.
Yeah. So you just
same reason.
Yeah. So you just really have to just be like upfront with it, right? And what I say, this is my reason for doing it, and I tell people this, right? I say I do this for 2 reasons. The first one is that I want to help you to take action, right? I want to work with people who are decisive. They see the value in this, and that's the kind of people that I want to work with, right? And my second reason was. I forget my second reason.
You don't want people to register just because...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, So my second reason is that I'm not going to follow up with you. I don't have a sales team, and I don't have the time to chase you down. We have, X amount of applications right here, and if you don't want in, that's totally fine. I'm not going to chase you down, and I don't, right? If they don't sign up, they're going to go into a follow-up email sequence. They're going to get 3 more emails and a chance to sign up later on. They're not going to get the bonuses, and that's okay.
I think that's the truth. Like, it does create more work for follow-ups
Exactly.
spending more time, so you'd rather just give them a discount if there's less work for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then, but your discount, but it's not really a discount, it's incentives. That's what
Yeah,
you're
okay,
saying.
so before I used to use discount, now I use incentives.
Yeah, okay.
So either or is fine, yeah.
It always, like I came from a tech background and sales, and it was always evil. So it took me a long time to get over this part of sales. A lot of it isn't about pressuring them. It's getting them to make a decision so you can move on to the next person or not.
Yeah.
It's not really about making them buy something they don't want.
Yeah.
It's just make a decision so I can go on and do my next thing.
Yeah. And here's another key one on the sales, and this we're kind of going a little bit off topic. Last one is that whenever you're making the offer, don't make multiple options. Whenever you create options, you create procrastination, right? Someone can't make a choice, they're just going to procrastinate because they're not sure which one to take. So always just make sure you only make them one offer, right? So if sometimes I'm on the call and like I've had people apply for my program and not realize that social media director is for becoming a social media director, becoming a consultant. They think that they're going to learn how to do social media for their own business. So once I figure that out on the call, I'm like, look, this is what this program is about. I don't think this program is right for you. I think you'd be better fit for instant social media profits. And I explain what that program's about. Like, okay, great. Then we continue the call about that. I don't go, which program do you want, right? Maybe in the middle of a call, I might say, which one is the right one? Then they pick one, then we move forward with that one, right? So I don't end the call with, choose a program, let me know which one you want, right? I say, this is what you're gonna get, this is the deal, da, 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 right? And you can do it that way.
We'll be right back.